Hello there. Thank you for joining my program today. Guillermo Vidal here. And since my YouTube channel is all about our ability to live full lives no matter our age, I wanted to share my thoughts on the newest version of ABC's long-running The Bachelor series, now titled The Golden Bachelor. The reason for this is that the show centers around Jerry Turner, a 72-year-old Indiana retiree who, after losing his wife of 43 years to a sudden infection, is now ready to find another life partner. Looking to fulfill Turner's wish are 24 women ranging from ages 60 to 75 who are divorcees, widows, grandmothers, and mothers. Now, I know enough about the Bachelor series to understand the premise of it, but it's never attracted my attention. Yet I'm excited and even surprised that in a youth-obsessed culture like ours, a TV network is willing to highlight an important aspect of life for people over 60. My hope is that by shedding a light on people of this age, my age, by the way, as I'm 72 as well, viewers will find that these people are quite interesting and not much different from themselves. Hopefully, viewers will find that grandma and grandpa can still rock it. They can be attractive, charming, engaging, and even sexy. They're interested in being active, discovering new places and things, learning new things, but most importantly, making a difference in the world. I hope the show also shows how wonderful getting older can be, how the wisdom and experience gained by more trips around the sun make older people more thoughtful, more self-assured, more self-reflective, and genuinely funny. Of course, there's always the danger that the show will portray some as self-deluded narcissists who stop at nothing to get what they want, or as grumpy assholes that no one will want to be around them. But I doubt very much that will happen. At a minimum, let's hope the show will be more than just a ploy to sell expensive cars, adult diapers, and erectile dysfunction medicine. By the way, I'm also happy to see the subject of dating in your 60s or older being highlighted. This is a very tough issue for seniors, especially ones coming off decades-long relationships they thought would last forever. Take the start of the show, Mr. Turner. Imagine how hard it must be for him to go out there and find a new romantic partner after having been married to his high school sweetheart for 43 years. You know what this means? It means he hasn't dated anyone since high school. Imagine how different dating would be now than it was then. But people seldom think about the problems older people may face in this area because they believe dating is something that is a problem for young people, not for people over 60. But I'm telling you, it's a big problem. Now, my only reservation about this program is that it will portray senior dating as some kind of fantasy as they have portrayed it in other shows. Kind of a somewhat cheesy game played with a limousine and a beautiful mansion and a lot of fancy outings where the winner and the bachelor fall in love and live happily for the rest of their lives. Although, I have to admit, when it comes to people our age, the till death do us part aspect of long-term relationships could come at any time. Hey, but I digress. The fact is that dating in the later stages of life is no picnic. I know this firsthand, having become single at age 63 9 years ago. I can tell you, it is tough out there, and I have plenty of experience to share about it, having dated around 30 women in a 5-year period before I ultimately met Desi, my wonderful partner who has been with me now for 4 years. Now let me reiterate, dating when you're older is hard work, and many of the experiences can be very difficult. First of all, whether you're a man or woman, there will not be 24 members of the opposite sex just waiting to meet you, date you, and marry you. They will not come to you in limousines and spend time with you in some fancy house. Most of the prospective partners you will meet will be online, and you'll be shocked by the type of people who are out there looking to date. Now, don't get me wrong, most of them will be interesting and engaging people, but others will want to make you run for your lives. But what's interesting, even some will even be out there trying to swindle you out of your life savings. Now, I was totally unprepared for these experiences, especially the rejection part, when you find that someone you're interested in is not interested in you. This can be a heavy burden when you're older and you're wondering if you'll ever be attractive enough to find a partner. The Golden Bachelor and the show's viewers were probably not seeing much of that rejection part, although to some level, 23 of the women will feel rejection to some level when they're not chosen. But I doubt the show will highlight much of their pain. Now, let me assure you, senior dating is not for the faint-hearted. I found my experiences in this process so profound and life-changing that I actually took the time to write a book about it, titled Catch and Release. You can get it on Amazon if interested. Anyway, I will tune in with great interest into watching this show. Thank you again for watching, and keep coming back, for I have a lot more to offer on this topic and how it all relates to aging fearlessly and creating your best life. And if you like this topic or others, don't be afraid to subscribe to this channel. It costs you nothing.